Hey, Aries, intuitive soul coach here with your October 2023 love and family reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway or even signing up for the monthly newsletter, you can find all of that information in the description box below your video. All right, welcome. This is good for any placement of Aries in your chart. I'm getting right away here music, lyrics, harmony. That's what's showing up for you this month. I'm getting this song, Drift Away. I believe the artist is Dobie Gray. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll. So some of you, you are freeing yourself from a situation that may have been weighing heavy on your heart chakra. So whether this was a spouse, a lover, a family member, a close friend, someone in your world may have challenged the heart chakra in some way, shape, or form. But in the recent past here, I feel like you're getting clarity. You're getting some sort of answers, a truth. I'm getting Ace of Swords energy here for you, so it could be communication as well. But the owl is able to see through shadows, right? It's nocturnal creatures. So I feel like you're able to see through a situation or something that you weren't able to decipher. You finally have a little bit of clarity and certainty now. Even if you are going a little bit back and forth, wondering, should I, shouldn't I, or how can I approach moving forward, at least you know on a deeper level what you need to do to heal a situation. That's what I feel here for you. Now, you do have this lasting commitment card showing up here. So again, if this is a family situation, if this is children or a spouse, I feel like there could be a marriage involved. There could be a higher level of commitment. Something will last here a lifetime. If this is a child, some sort of bond, even if on the physical there has been some sort of separation or again, a heaviness of the heart, I do feel like this is a lasting commitment or something that will affect you and change you for the rest of your time here on earth. I actually get a really warming feeling here when I'm tuning into this lasting commitment. For those of you that are single, maybe you've been looking for love in the recent past, there could have been a new opportunity coming in for you, or you know what you need to do to open yourself up to that higher level of love. And this can also be for a lot of you, self-healing, self-care, filling your own cup. There could have been, again, a situation that came in and it wounded you, wounded your heart chakra here. And this is about you being honest with yourself. I'm getting a little bit of Seven of Swords energy here as well. So someone could have been lying to themselves, or there could have been some sort of deception happening either within you or around you. But that's why you have the Truth card coming out. Now, this is something that you're able to tie up any loose ends here with the knotted rope, and you're able to strengthen a bond or strengthen the relationship that you have with self or with others. I get that you're strengthening current relationships, and for some of you, you have cut off or cut out old relationships that may have been toxic or may have went past their expiration date. All right, now in the near future, Aries, you have the dandelion. This is all about planting seeds. I love this card. I call it my wishing flower. So I do feel in the near future, there could be a situation that comes to fruition, something you've been wishing for or wanting, but I am getting that you're scattering those seeds. Some of you have already scattered the seeds in the past, and there's new ones coming in for you here to pick. Some sort of new opportunity. Okay, so whether this is a new opportunity to clear the air, to heal, this could be a new lover coming in, a new friendship, because I'm getting a strong friendship here. There could even be flowers involved. Maybe someone gifts you flowers, picks you flowers. Some of you may be growing your own flowers or working with flower remedies. I'm also getting here a pressed flower. Someone may have a pressed flower. That could be from someone who's crossed over, or it could be something that's significant or important to you, something with a pressed flower or a flower that was kept. Maybe it's some rose petals. Okay, some of you would really benefit from using maybe even rose essential oil or some sort of flower essential oil here. Let's dive into your reading and take a look at what is going on for you in matters of the heart, whether love, family, friends. No, it doesn't matter if you're single, partnered, or in a relationship. We'll look at the energy here and we'll pull all the cards in your Celtic cross prior. I am getting here strong Chariot energy for you, Aries. So there could be, again, travel, move. Someone could be living at a distance. You may even have family visiting in the month of October. Let's take a look. Okay, Three of Pentacles. Yep, there's that teamwork making that dream work. So I do feel for a lot of you, there could be some sort of support coming in. I'm also getting here support when it comes to siblings, choosing or deciding maybe a home or where to move, an elderly parent, okay? For those of you that have your parents have crossed over, I feel like there could be some family decisions to make within a sibling dynamic, okay? Or you may hear news of a sibling going through a major major life event. There could be a divorce. There could be a child graduating or moving out. There could be a marriage. So it doesn't have to be negative, but I am feeling something along the lines of a major significant event happening around you. All right, and there is the moon card showing up. So we talked about that moon in the beginning with the owl. So yeah, you may still be feeling a little bit of uncertainty, but I am getting strong High Priestess. So on a deeper soul level, Aries, if you were to tune into exactly what it is that you know you need to do, or what is in your highest good, I do feel like that will help you make some decisions here on out. I am getting strong movement forward. Page of Swords, beautiful. Okay, so let's just dive in here. Your overall energy for the month of October, you have here the Page of Pentacles. So you could be learning how to create more balance amongst family. Some of you could even be going to therapy, maybe taking a class. There could be a professional that you are speaking to regarding maybe real estate. It could be transactions here with wills or land contracts here. I'm getting personal items. There could even be marriage counseling happening here with this Three of Pentacles. For others of you, I am getting here university. So whether this is you or someone around you, could be going to a university, could be a teacher, an educator, an influencer as well, because you can see here that he's up there, he's talking to, it could be a couple or it could be an audience. Okay, I am getting threes though. Some of you could have 3 children. There may be 3 siblings. There could be 3 of you in the family. Okay, so 3 could be a significant number for you. But when this Three of Pentacles comes in, this is all about cooperation. It's about collaborating. So that is this energy here of lasting commitment, which we were talking about here in your present energy. So yeah, something that you're deciding to do, you're committing to a better path for yourself, but and for others, for the people around you. Okay, I'm getting here that someone needs to know that the area that they're contemplating moving will be safe. Okay, because I'm getting here safety, or it could also be regarding school. You're wondering if this is a safe school or a safe neighborhood, or if this is a safe environment for you, and I am getting a yes. So please take that as it resonates. Teamwork makes the dream work. This is about working together to create an environment that is based on love, that is based on balance. You can see here that there's 3 rocks on top of each other because you want harmony, Aries. And that's so interesting because we are also in that Aries and Libra North and South node. If you haven't already checked out that collective reading, I will link it to the video at the end here. So I do feel for a lot of you, you're taking a look at creating more harmony. Libra is your opposing sign here. And I do feel that any relationships that have been challenging for you or self-trigger, self-wounds, I'm getting the word here, accountability. So a lot of you are taking accountability on your own healing. Even if someone else was the primary person who's wounded you, you're taking accountability on how to heal. Okay, I'm proud of you here, Aries. Pat yourself on the back. Now the challenge for you is the Four of Cups. So interesting here. Four of Cups is to be able to start to feel a little bit more excited. I think that you are, because I like to see the Four of Cups is about, it's in the reverse position, and this is about you reaching out, which I see you're doing here in your main energy. Because if you look at this woman here, everybody is around her having a great time, laughing, you know, mingling with others, just feels like they're a part of something greater. But you see that that woman there is actually being offered a cup, but she doesn't see it because she's focused kind of in her own world. She's doing her own thing. She may be focusing on some grief or some loss, or just feels a little bit frustrated or bored. She may not feel like she's part of this group or this community. There could even be some depression at times. I feel like this is what you're breaking out of. I feel like some of you, if you are feeling that heaviness with the heart, which we see here with the knotted rope, if you suffer from any sort of depression, anxiety, of course, please seek a medical professional. See the disclaimer in the description box below. But I'm sensing that this is the month where you're taking back your power when it comes to your heart chakra. There's something you're doing about a situation that feels a little off key for you or off kilter. You may be joining a new class here. You could be putting yourself out there and finally feeling like you're a part of something greater. Okay, I'm getting here. Community is important for you at this time. Speaking to someone, family, because you may have felt left out. There could have even been a family dynamic, and there's 3 people here, right? Even if you were dealing with 3 other siblings or 3 friends, you may have felt left out. Someone may not have included you in a situation, and it hurt you. And I feel like you may be reaching out and expressing your feelings in order to free yourself, as we mentioned earlier, from a situation that just felt a little bit, not so much shady. For some of you, maybe it was shady, but just you didn't feel included. It was almost like you're on the sidelines looking out. They say that sometimes the worst type of loneliness is even when you're with people and you're surrounded by that, but you still feel lonely within that energy. And I feel like that's what you are coming out of. So whether this is you distancing yourself in a relationship or from your family, even if there is an event here coming into play, I do feel like it's going to go better than expected is what I'm sensing here. There could be a birthday celebration. Some of you may be planning a reunion or a party for a grandparent. Okay, or for a parent. Maybe it's retirement, it could be a birthday, it could be a big number that someone is hitting in age, but you're coming out of this, so that's the good news. Now, what's below you here is the 10 of Pentacles. This is one of the best cards, I feel. It's about feeling included, right? You see the tire swing in the background. You see that there is, you know, a grandfather there. There's children, grandchildren, happiness, right? This is longevity and stability. So in the deep, deep past, it may have felt like you had that happily family life, or it just felt like people were together. You may be even thinking about parents, about children, or about when things were more fun, or you felt included, or you felt wanted. Okay, I'm getting here for some of you. Maybe you don't feel needed or even appreciated like you once did, okay? Some of you are really dreaming of this 10 of Pentacles, and that could even be that new opportunity that represents itself. Because the 10 of Pentacles is stability within the family, financially, wealth-wise, and this can also be that inheritance energy that I was feeling. Some of you may be planning end of life. You may be looking at personal belongings here, or you may be planning your own. Even if you are younger, even if you're, you know, in your 40s or 50s, you could still be planning and setting yourself up for, you know, for leaving a legacy behind, okay? And I feel like you're making some sort of wrongs right whatever that may mean for you. Even if you haven't spoken to someone in your family for quite some time, you may hear from them, or if it feels like there's still some heaviness from a long time ago, I feel like you're doing something about it here. It doesn't mean that you're calling or reaching out to this person, but there could be some deep forgiving, some deep healing happening here. Now, in the recent past, you have the King of Pentacles. A lot of you may have been focusing on your craft, on your work. You can see here that this guy, he's in his shop. He's in his shop. He's either building some sort of woodwork. He could be a butcher. You see all the knives in the background. But whatever he's doing here, he's focusing on his financial status. Some of you may even felt a little bit disconnected from your family because you were working. Okay, that could also be the Four of Cups here. Perhaps you, even when you are with your family, it's like it's difficult for you not to answer that email or not to look at your phone. That could also be someone around you as well. If you are in a relationship, someone may be heavy into their financial world and they have a difficult time disconnecting. I mean, I just heard the name Ron or Ronald. Okay, Ronald. Someone could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, someone could also be a farmer or a butcher. Okay, they may also build things. They may be a woodworker. They may be in construction. Okay, this King of Pentacles here is also someone who works smarter. They want to work smarter now so they can spend time with the family, I'm getting. This could be a business investor, a property expert, a financial advisor. So I do feel that if this is you or someone that you are with here, this King of Pentacles wants to support and leave a legacy behind. Now, what's coming in above you? You do have the Wheel of Fortune. It's showing up more in the reversal here. So this is a perfect opportune moment to have a turning point in your life. Do you want to repeat what you've been kind of going through for the last 10 years? Because this can be a 10-year cycle type of card here. And I feel, and there's that bull or that cow. So we're seeing that a couple different times here. So some of you are definitely, I mean, this is your energy as well moving forward. Some of you may even be dealing with a Leo. I'm also getting someone could have a tattoo of an eagle or feathers or wings on their body, or maybe they have, because I'm getting almost like a shoulder tattoo here, possibly, or even a back, shoulder on the back. There could be an eagle. Someone may be military or they may have served. Okay, because I'm getting here freedom. But this is a turning point, Aries. Beautiful. It's a turning point to really step up when it comes to your foundation, because you see the King of Pentacles. So when the Wheel of Fortune shows up here, this is an opportunity to really move forward instead of repeating an old cycle. Okay, so if something has been going on and on here, or for some of you, if you've been dating someone that's really been focused on work, if you're single right now and you've been focused so much in your work and you're thinking, okay, I'm ready. I want to meet someone in this next, for this next cycle to show up, because there's a turning point showing up here for you to plant seeds. That's what I see here, planting seeds. You are doing something differently, or you have the opportunity to choose a new path for these next 10-year cycle. I'm just going to clarify here this Wheel of Fortune because it is showing up in reverse. So let's just pull some cards here. Oh, right away. There's the Four of Wands and there's the military. Beautiful. This is about togetherness. It is about coming together, celebrating, feeling like you're a part of something instead of on the outside looking in. Some of you could even be at a distance from a loved one, whether this is a brother, a nephew, a father. It could be anyone. It doesn't have to be male. It could be female as well. But remember what we said as your challenge, as the Four of Cups, sometimes it's about being alone, even when you're in a crowd. It literally says that here on the Four of Wands. So you have an opportunity here to bring in soul tribe, to have this turning point in your life where you feel like you are making a difference, that you are doing something that is leaving a legacy behind. Grandchildren, I'm getting here as well. It could be taking in, someone may take care of a nephew or takes care of a child that's not their own. There could be reuniting with a child that they haven't spoke to, or a family member that they haven't spoken to. Maybe this person was at a distance, lived far away, in the military, Okay, whatever this is for you, there's an opportunity to come together. The Four of Wands is the card of celebratory parties, graduations. It could even be a new home here and a special occasion. But it's up to you to turn this wheel, okay? And even though this is the wheel of fate, it's the wheel of destiny, I feel like that's what you can see clearly now. That's why you have the owl showing up here in your recent past. It's up to you on how you want to see this next, 10 years play out for you. What does your story look like, Aries? In the near future, there's the Hanged Man. Yeah, because it feels like you're a little bit stuck. You see that this guy is on his bed and he has his phone next to him. He's probably waiting for a message, or he's just laying there wondering, okay, what do I do now? What's the next move? This is important at this time with the Hanged Man to surrender, to release control of how something should look, because this can also be the card of spiritual awakening. It can be having that aha moment. A lot of times when you see the Hanged Man, the crown chakra is illuminated. So I feel like a lot of you in the near future, you're going to have an aha moment that is going to allow you to take action, surrender to this destiny, and to move forward. Because for whatever reason, it could be due to finances, it could be due to beliefs, okay? It could be due to stubbornness even. Could be due to the ego. Something is keeping you in an opposition here, or feeling like things are going to either repeat, they're going to continue to play out like they always have. But you've been asking for signs. You've been asking for messages here. So when you see this Hanged Man showing up in the near future, I feel like there could be a sacrifice here, in a way, a sacrifice that actually allows you to get out of this loop or this cycle. Let's clarify here the Hanged Man. What do we need to know about the Hanged Man, please? Oh, the Devil in reverse. There's your spiritual awakening. This Devil is all about releasing indulgences, releasing, thoughts that aren't serving you, releasing any type of negativity. It could even be something in the physical, right? Anything that tempts you. The Devil can be about addictions, obsessions, fears, materialism. For some of you, it is materialism, okay? And I feel like this is being released. That's going to allow you to see things in a new way. Beautiful energy. There's your aha. When we break free from some sort of attachment, it really changes the game. But it may feel at first that you have to sacrifice, because maybe you've got so used to thinking that certain way that you don't know who you are without thinking that way, right? Because it's comfortable, because it's something you've been doing for quite some time. You're breaking free from that with the Devil in reverse. But there's still a little bit of uncertainty, because this is showing up in how you're feeling at this time. You can see here that she's laying on the beach. She's underneath that full moon light. And you see the wolves there in the background howling up at the moon, and she's reflecting. You see the reflection of the moon in the water. Water represents emotion. Water is all about intuition and subconscious. So I feel like you're paying attention. There could be something that may have been an illusion for you in the past that's being shattered now. Maybe that illusion was, I'm going to be single forever, or I'll never have this family life, or I'll never be able to move. Someone may have moved to a new country to start a better life, is what I'm hearing here as well. Okay, if someone moved to a new country, or it could be that you're standing up for your country. I mean, that kind of goes in with that serving energy or military. But if you came from maybe a different country that you didn't feel like you had the options to grow, to do as you wish, some of you have chose to part ways, okay? But the moon card is saying trust your intuition. And that's what we were picking up on earlier as well, because this is about truths being exposed, and it's about you knowing that you have what it takes to move forward, that moonlight is going to guide you every step of the way and illuminate your path, Aries, for you to feel a new sense of purpose, for you to feel that sense of oneness, okay? Because some of you did feel, again, left out. I'm feeling here a solitude energy. It wouldn't surprise me if we clarified to get the Hermit showing up here as well. Now in the environment, 9 of Swords, it is in reverse, which I like to see as well. So this is coming out of anxiety, depression, sleepless nights. This can be a very difficult card when it comes to matters of the heart, but you're releasing these things. So you're taking, again, accountability or responsibility on what your next steps are. So you don't have to feel in this deep anguish or some sort of sorrow. You're coming out of it here. The 9 of Swords is about, I'm getting here the darkest before the dawn, but now it's the dawn showing up here. So it's a new day, a new beginning, a new opportunity. That's why you have planting the seeds. You're not giving up on a situation here. You're not giving up on yourself. You're not giving up on maybe your country. You're not giving up on this relationship that's important to you. Okay, whatever this is, the energy underlying it is very, very powerful, very strong. I want to clarify. Now, someone around you, as mentioned in the very beginning, someone around you could be going through a hard time, and you are their support. You are their lending ear, or someone may rely on you financially. Okay, let's take a look and clarify why the 9 of Swords in reverse in the energy, in the environment. What's going on here with this 9 of Swords? Yeah, it's interesting to note you have the sun, you have the moon, and you have the sun. Someone thinks that you are their sun. And I just said here, the darkest before the dawn, this is the sun coming up. So you're able to see that light at the end of the tunnel. You don't feel as hopeless or helpless as maybe you did in the past about a situation because something was interrupted. You have the Knight of Cups. There could have been someone who was in and out of your life, or it didn't feel like the energy was consistent. It was really high and really low. This has to do with your emotions as well. Some of you, you were riding that wave. One day you're up here, the next day you were down here. You have the Death card because of some sort of ending. That may be what you got clear about in the past. Was it could be even an ego death. It could be a physical ending. It could have been a physical death. For others of you, you've been going through a lot of personal transformation, and there is something here that is coming to an end, and Spirit is saying you're at the end of this cycle. And it could be a karmic cycle for a lot of you with the Wheel of Fortune showing up here. Wheel of Fortune can be karma. So if there was a karmic cycle or situation, that's coming to an end. You don't want to repeat that. You've already learned the lessons. So there is a new day, a new dawn coming in. There is a beginning here that's a whole lot happier than this cycle of the past. Okay, really, wow, powerful energy here. Now, what are your hopes and fears? The 4 of Pentacles. Another 4 energy. So some of you may even be in a personal year 4. You may be a life path 4, or you're just wanting to create stability on all fronts, right? With family, with friends, with your money, with your home. Some of you want to feel like you can call a place home. 4 of Pentacles, trying to talk to someone. But like we said earlier, someone may just be focused on their phone. They may feel like, you may feel like they are not focusing or respecting you even when you're talking to them. You can see this person in the background there. She wants to talk. Her arms are crossed. So the body language is important here as well. So how you come across, or how someone comes across to you. This 4 of Pentacles, it's showing up here. We see you want to move forward because you start off with the 3 of Pentacles, but you're wondering now, okay, we've committed. Now, how can we work through some of these triggers, some of these arguments, some of these fights? How can you open up and we connect instead of feeling like we're riding these highs and lows, right? With the 4 of Pentacles here. This is about managing stability. It's managing your emotions. It's how you react to certain situations. And I'm getting here that a lot of you are reacting in a different way than you have in the past. And I've sensed that you're releasing some sort of judgments or criticism, some sort of feelings of maybe low self-worth. Okay, or maybe you pointed the finger at someone when they wanted to relax, or you're speaking up and letting someone know what bothers you. You want to talk about things instead of just reacting to things. Okay, 4 of Pentacles showing up as the fear. is hanging on too tightly, withholding affection. Yeah. Some of you don't want to withhold yourself. You want to work together, but it's difficult to withhold. Even if you're single, even if you're in a relationship, right? Because you want to open yourself up, but maybe due to the comfort zone or due to how a relationship went in the past, or you don't want to repeat a cycle, but you're aware of it now. That's why you have the clarity. There's awareness. And in the final outcome, you have the Page of Swords. You see here that there's that death energy that we see coming in. So an end of an old situation in order for you to have this new beginning with the Page of Swords. Now, he's curious. He's a curious little tot. He's willing to, fly his kite. He's willing to venture off into new places, and he can be a little hoodlum. He can get himself into trouble. So Spirit is saying here, yes, there's new opportunities, but be aware of your surroundings, because you don't want to feel triggered, or you don't want to, step blindly into the unknown here. Just stay aware a little bit, because there may not be all of the experience or emotional maturity, or, it may not be up here quite yet. Whatever that means for you, the energy, it may not be where it's matching at this time. Someone around you may not have the life experience, or they may not know how to move forward with more confidence or with more maturity, but they're learning here. They're going to take the steps to do so. But there needs to be an opportunity here to love unconditionally and acceptance. Accept that it's part of life to fall and to get up again. It's part of life to explore. And I feel like a lot of you, you're opening up to maybe a new beginning. You may receive a new message. There could be a new family member, a new child entering into the world. This could even be a new beginning when it comes to matters of the heart. Let's clarify the Page of Swords here for you. Air energy as well. So when the Page of Swords shows up, I do feel for a lot of you, this is ready for a new challenge. So stay curious. Stay curious, of course, but let endings come and go, right? This little guy doesn't worry when he falls down. He doesn't stay down on the ground. He gets right back up and flies his kite. So even if there are arguments that come in for you, Aries, whether this is with friends, with coworkers, family members, your own children here, it's important not to hang on to things and take them too personally. That's one of the 4 agreements. Don't take anything personally, because you have the power. You are the magician. You can create, and that's what you have with planting the seeds. And it actually looks like a whole lot of these seeds up there. And it says you can manifest a reward, or you can manifest this cycle repeating itself. The opportunity is up to you. And I sense, because you have the Page of Swords, you want to open up to a new opportunity. So manifest this reward. Open yourself up. It may feel unfamiliar. It may feel like you're heading towards unfamiliar territory, but remember, with that moon, you're being guided here forward. You have what it takes to create magic in your life. You have all of the tools to move forward in matters of the heart. All right, let's get a message here from the crystal spirits. Let's take a look and see what message the crystals have for you when it comes to love. Right away, it came shooting out. You actually have 2 cards here, Aries. You have Green Aventurine, and you also have Pyrite. Pyrite's a fool's gold, but let's take a look and see what the message is. Now, some of you could be 45 years old or 25. And card 45, we're going to go with fool's gold first. This is about inherent value, knowing your worth, self-appreciation, genuine abundance of prosperity from within. And the relationship message is this. Pyrite Spirit has a clear message for you. Observe and appreciate the inherent value in your experiences and relationships. Those small moments of joy as you interact with the ones you love. Those people around you who offer you support. Do you stop to appreciate the cumulative effects of your relationships with those who enhance your life, today is the perfect day to do so. And as you look at the inherent value of things, notice the wealth of wisdom you are gaining as a result of a variety of experience with the diversity of people. Pay attention to whether your relationships have inherent value. Are some simply ones you have accumulated, perhaps even started to detract from your life? If they have no inherent value, let them go. If you are meant to experience relationships rich in love and support. Yes. So some of you, I'm just going to say this, some of you could be hanging on to a relationship because of children, but you have a deep knowing here, okay? I mean, of course, I'm not saying that you have to disconnect from a relationship, but if there is something you really want to work on, then you have to commit. Both parties have to commit to it here. And I feel like that's the only way that this can grow, and you can plant new seeds with someone, okay? For others of you, this is definitely the new beginning that you are seeking, and it's important for you to see someone's value and for someone to see your value here. Very important with pyrite. Now, green aventurine, that's all about the heart as well. It's about luck and fortune, which you have the wheel of fortune. So for those of you that want to really break free from a karmic cycle, or you want to move forward and really dive into this next 10-year cycle, green aventurine is the perfect one to do so because it brings in new opportunities. And the relationship message is this: beyond what the eye can see lies a field of infinite possibilities. Okay, just have to bring this up. Look at the magician sign, which is clarifying your final outcome. I don't know if you can see it there, but it is an infinity symbol above the magician. Beyond what the eye can see lies a field of infinite possibilities, the field where the 13th century poet Rumi asked his lover to meet him. Green aventuring spirit calls you to recognize that there is no end to the number of people who will come into your life offering loving support and acceptance. So never settle for less than you deserve. The universe is always sending new opportunities for experiencing love, and make sure that there are many fish in the sea along with all manner of creatures. Starfish, dolphins, you get the point. Open to possibility, and the love you seek will show up for you. Beautiful reminder here. So yes, there are a lot of fish in the sea for those of you that are looking. Don't give up, okay? And this is about you sparking this planting of a seed, right? Planting a seed to invite in the type of relationships that are going to last a lifetime, or that are going to be here to support you for your time here on earth. Respect, inherent values, community. This is all very important to you at this time, and it's Libran season in October. So again, as we embrace the north and the south nodes, which you are that north node at this time, Aries. So this is a really wonderful time to start this new beginning here when it comes to opening up your heart. Work with green aventurine if you have this crystal, because again, it can really help you flourish and bring in infinite abundance when it comes to love, support, group, foundation, and friendships. Thank you so much for being here, Aries. I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps the divine channeled messages get to those that need it most, and it helps the channel grow. I would love to see you subscribe and comment if you haven't already, and hit that like button and share. Lots of love to you, Aries.